So, hey, first of all, hey Mike. So, I saw the job, and this nigga said he ain't really smoked this morning, nigga. I was actually surprised.
I didn't, and then I actually didn't. Like I smoked the one that I told you I was going to do.
Yeah.
Then I didn't smoke another one until Mike pulled up on me. He was like, "Shit," he was trying to smoke. I was like, "All right, cool," but
How many you
that
smoked
was
since
it.
you and Mike smoked?
That was it.
Bro, yeah.
That was it. It's just a cigar.
Said I'm with that, bro. I actually fuck with it. So yeah, I told y'all niggas I went to the fucking gym. I got off my ass one
So
day.
once you said you went to the gym, I was like, "All right, well, he taking it serious now. I got to take it serious."
Yeah, I mean sometimes that's all it takes for real. So Mike, what you do about your smoking? You still smoking a lot, nigga?
Mm-mm.
For real? I
I
fuck
ain't
with
bought
that.
a pack.
For real?
For him to come to my house and say like, "Where your cigarettes at?" That's how I know he cut back because he ain't got none.
Man, and it been 2 weeks. So how many times have you actually smoked in 2 weeks? Even since you ain't bought a pack.
What times? The one time I seen him at work, and then yesterday. Or today.
I fuck with that. I can fuck with that. All right. Well, first things first. Uh, I can't even say good morning. I guess
You
good
on?
afternoon.
Hold on, Mike. You on your phone, bro?
Yeah.
Turn it to the side.
Yeah, nigga. Like,
There we go.
anyway. So I don't know what to say. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever. It's 12 o'clock. So happy Sunday. Uh, another good episode. Uh, just another episode of just talking, bro. I don't want to do no regular show. At this point, shit, we should be able to just talk, chop it up like we normally do on the phone. So here we is. Yeah, what it is. So
Well,
first things first though.
I'll-
Shots up, glasses,
I'll-
pause. Like
yeah, with this Gatorade. What's up, son? Huh? You're full? Put it on the counter.
yeah, man. So what you gotta say though, Chop?
Welcome back to another one. Another banger. I have my brother's over here with me, so he will be. I guarantee you, he probably gonna have his few takes on some of the parts we say on this episode.
Yeah,
Oh, you live over there?
Yeah,
yeah,
and
man.
if you don't already got your cigar lit, go ahead and light it.
You remember last time he was over there, you was on the podcast.
That's right. That nigga said every little bit of 10 words. They couldn't keep it goddamn head up, boy.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, man. So today is more or less gonna be kind of centered around us. More in depth. Kind of really facing your own reality and knowing who you are as an individual now. I think for myself, just to start it off, man, 2-3 years ago, I think I was at a place in my life where I think I thought everything I think I thought I had everything figured out. And my new reality is I didn't have everything figured out at the time. And, I'm taking some time now to like really sit back and learn from my mistakes and things I overlooked and shit, which has made me a different individual all the way around. As far as relationships go, I'm more likely to take accountability for my actions in its entirety instead of portions of it. And um, I know how to communicate a little bit better because anybody who knows me knows my communication is I know how to communicate, but it's my delivery a lot of times. So I've learned how to change my delivery on shit, and more recently I've found myself discovering that sometimes I have to make a decision that I know my heart doesn't want to make. You know what I mean? And
What you need to
step
make?
out on faith and I'm saying actually follow what I feel like is the right thing to do in my head. Because I know if I listen to my head more frequently than my heart, I'm probably gonna go in a different direction, even if the outcome is, completely opposite of what I want it to be. Uh so my new reality today, bro, is like I guess my maturity, you know, and maturity beyond
Right.
just, acting like an adult or knowing what responsibilities I have, but taking accountability for shit I do wrong. So and not focusing on myself and health.
I like you. I like the fact that you led with this one because back in the day, I say a few years ago, we in 2022, so I say about 3-4 years ago myself, I was in that same exact mindset where I was just like, I felt like I knew everything.
Yeah.
Like I always knew that I didn't know the always 100% had the right answer, but like I felt like I was just head over heels, way far, like way above everybody.
Yep.
I think what helped me was what helped me get out my own way was I just sat back and realized like in every single situation, no matter what, you could be 100% right in a situation, you can still learn something from that situation.
Yeah.
So when I learned to be a more learner, like learn more and listen more, it helped me get out my way a lot, my own way a lot. Mike, your video gonna fuck with me today.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what.
so before you go, Mike, what's the biggest turnaround you made for yourself this year?
For
Me?
this year?
Yeah.
Who?
Jock, I'm gonna let him finish up
Oh,
real
okay.
quick before I go.
Oh, okay. Me, my biggest turnaround was listening before I speak. Like truly listening. You know what I mean? Like not just letting something go in one ear and out the other. Like legit listening and dissecting what somebody is saying to me or what their body language is saying or how they're saying things. Like literally dissect everything. And then be like, okay, now I speak. Because then I could go in, I could speak and I could say the same exact thing that I was gonna say, but because I switched it up based on your body tone, I could say the same exact thing, but I could say it in a more understanding manner.
Yeah. So I think you did what a lot of people need to do, which is listen to understand and not listen to respond. I think in so many less words, that's a
Yeah.
characteristic I think I had to work on too. So yeah, I can see that. What you got, Mike?
Yeah, I used to be the same way. I used to think that I knew everything. I think I used to think that I knew everything as far as like where life was gonna take me and like the relationship I was in. I just thought I knew like I had everything figured out. And then like recently I learned like um you don't know everything, so you can't really like walk in a life thinking you know everything because it's things that you can't control. And those things you can't control, you can't really stress over them.
So
You got to
so
let them play.
so my question for you is out of everything that you learned so far, outside of even just learning that you're not right about everything, what's another thing that made you feel like I'm really growing as an individual?
The fact that like I don't look at like just one outcome of a situation anymore. I look at like how different actions can create different outcomes, and you try and figure out the best one.
I respect that. I think yeah. Go ahead.
And before you go, I got a question for y'all, both of y'all.
Yeah, what's up?
Uh, what's y'all safe haven
Uh,
outside of the usuals? Bro, go upstairs.
I thought
Outside of the usuals, huh?
I thought we talked about this.
No, outside of what we already talked about, like because you can't always go to the gym. You know what I mean? What's your safe haven? Where do you go to let yourself be yourself?
I don't have a place anymore.
Why
Outside of
not?
outside of basketball court, I just never took time to really think about it. But I mean,
You should-
I know who I can be outside of my house. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm recommending
Are you
that y'all
saying
find one.
like you're a long time?
Regardless, it don't necessarily got to be a long time. You know what I'm saying? What just where are you? Where does Mike stop being Mike and Mike be Micah?
well, I guess mine is like kind of different because I can say my safe haven is a number of things, but it's more importantly what I envision my safe haven as is my identity. Like my identity is I'm gonna take myself to the movies. I'm gonna take myself out to eat. I'm gonna take myself somewhere where I can like actually take care of myself and be on my own and just worry about me for that day. So like my safe haven can literally be anywhere as long as I'm myself, and that's like my state of peace where I'm just like doing things for me, by me, only me, and for me. You know what I mean? So I don't have to just go to the gym, but you know, my other places is more or less what I just want to do on a day in, day out basis without having to worry about being in love at home and having kids here and having to go to work on Monday through Friday and all that other shit. So that's my piece.
Mm.
What you got, Mike?
I think mine would be like probably like just sitting at home, like I'm not gonna say chilling, but like researching something that I'm probably interested in at the time.
I do that
Because
too.
I like if I'm on like a it's not even a topic. If I'm interested in something and I just get the time to myself, like I'm not worried about anything else.
I like that. Mine. The reason I asked is because over the past few days, I've literally been trapped in this house because my son had the flu, so I couldn't take him nowhere. And I realized in that time, so I went and picked him up on Wednesday, and today is Sunday. From Wednesday to Sunday, I have very rarely moved from this exact location where you see me at right now. Now, what I did was I had my laptop in various areas because I can because obviously I am walking around the house, so I'll just randomly walk up on my laptop and I just hit play, and it connects to the speaker and it starts playing music. And I'm in my own zone. Cam was upstairs because I was trying to keep him away from me so I don't catch the flu.
Right.
So I'm just, hey, I call it what it is. Love
Yeah,
him
it's
to
over
death.
there.
I call it what it is, but I did not want that flu, my boy. But I literally sat in this living room, bro, so much over the past few days. Lights on, music playing, in my own little zone. Like I told you earlier, SB shit. I ain't had shit to do. I had that, so I had a little drink in front of me. Bro, I was relaxing, bro. This might have been the most relaxing few days that I've ever had.
Right. Yeah. I mean, be completely honest with you, I know how you feel, bro. I've been in the house for a couple of months now. I fell on my little own personal hard time, just a little disclaimer, but of course we all work out of it, but like, nigga, I just had to find a way to just have fun. Like even like from my version of fun is different from y'all. Like I don't have to do much. I'm a very simplistic person, so my lifestyle is very simple. Like I can get
Yeah, sitting at home watching movies to me is fun.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I
Look,
can sit at home, watch videos and shit, watch movies. Like that's fun to me, bro. I sat right here and watched every fucking DC or Marvel movie I could possibly fucking watch in the last couple months just because it was fun to me. But that's my own element, you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, over the past few days, I just reached out to people, bro. Like people I ain't talked to in a minute. Like I'm like, yo, like I've been so active, I ain't talked to these people.
Yeah.
Let me. So I was like, legit, bro. I'm legit sitting in this house, laptop right here, phone posted up, and I'll be playing music. I'll call somebody. Hey, you calling me? How you been? You good? Like I don't want nothing from you. I'm just calling to check up on you. Like these are people that I just don't like. I haven't talked to in months. Like
Yeah.
I would have called y'all, but I talk to y'all damn near. I talk to y'all every fucking day, just about. So
Yeah. I'm like that too. I sporadically just hit somebody up and be like, hey yo, how you feeling? How you doing? Don't even want shit. Just want to check on you real. You know what I mean?
I think that fucked a lot of their heads up because they're like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Bro, I didn't want nothing, bro." Like I see people posting all the time saying like, "Y'all don't reach out and people don't reach out no more unless they need something." I don't need nothing. I'm just reaching out just to see how you doing. It was like, damn, okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you have a wonderful day. Go on about your business.
Yeah.
They probably like, man, what the hell you want?
Yeah. Nah, I did that a couple times. Like I could kind of tell based on how the conversation was going, they was expecting me to ask for something. I don't really need shit. I'm really just, curious about how you doing. You know what I mean? I don't care about your personal life. Just give me a little bit. Let me know, you know what I'm saying? You good. You don't need nothing. You don't need no help. And I'm just one of them people. But,
Right. But go ahead into your next topic, SB. I just had to ask that question.
nah, bro, you good, man. So just going more into the self-reflection point, what things do you see about yourself that are, physically, mentally, whatever different from the person you were, a couple of years ago that you didn't really want to be? Like for me, I guess I'll give an example. I kept saying I need to shed some of my weight. I'm 250. I want to get down to 200. I want to, what I'm saying, get into something I want to do, which I started a podcast. Um, I tried the whole gaming streaming thing. It just went for me, but what I'm saying, I still like my games and shit. But growth wise, I'm learning how to be a father and to two children instead of one. I'm learning how to like really take accountability for my actions. I'm fixing things that I needed to fix before. I'm learning things that I needed to learn. Trying to get myself in a better position so I ain't got to worry about shit. And I think now I'm more focused on like everything that I wasn't caring about previously. Like I didn't even think about going to the doctor or a dentist. But now I'm like, shit, let me make sure I got health care. Let me make sure I got decent dental care so I ain't got to pay this much out of pocket. Let me make sure I got a
Right.
savings account. Let me make sure I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything for me is so different because all the shit that I wasn't thinking was necessary back then. Now I'm like, I mean, I know I got to catch up, I got to get myself back to, you know what I'm saying, where I can be comfortable with spending money and not worried about it, but I got to do it smart.
Okay.
I mean, so I guess my growth, my self reflection was like, nigga, back then, if I looked in that mirror, bro, that nigga's broken. Like now, I'm not necessarily a broken mirror, but I still got a couple of cracks. But it's easy to fix cracks. It's hard to put together a whole bunch of broken pieces because you're gonna always be missing something. I mean, that's where I'm
Facts.
at now.
Fuck with that. It's crazy that you said that because it's crazy that you led with this kind of topic because I think about this more times than I don't. I think about my old self, young me, compared to now. And the one thing that I've changed about myself was I want to wake up every day and be the guy that my son could look up to.
Yeah.
Like I want to like I look at old me, and don't get me wrong, old me, young me, when I was younger, I had a lot of fucking fun. Had a ball. Would go back 10 times out of 10, I'd go do it again. But I was not the man that I would want my son to look up to.
Not at all.
Like, granted, I would tell him if he ever went through what I went through, I tell him like, live your life, bro. Because right now you are gonna learn so many lessons that you didn't even know you needed. And you're gonna grow from that. And then another thing I started doing was I definitely started taking way better care of myself, like in the aspect of, like you said, healthcare and all that. I go to the doctor to get checked out for anything I need. Like, bro, if I got a backache, I'm gone. I go to the dentist every 6 months. All the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shit, smoking and drinking compared to what I used to do in 2018. Boy, 2018 me would drink. 2018 me would drink today's me under the table with ease.
What?
2018 me would look at me and be like, bro, what you on, bro? This can't be what I look like when I get older. No, this is what it is. We only gonna smack half the bottle today.
Hey.
Back 2018 me, bro. I mean, you was that SB back then at 2017, 2018 us where we used to just we'll bring a bottle together. You'll have the Crown, I had a Henny. We'll clink them bitches together and we'll just pour them bitches up.
Yeah, man, that was a
You
ritual.
know what I'm saying?
That was a
Facts.
ritual.
But you know what I'm saying? Like compared to now, like bro, I can't even do that much damage on a bottle. Not unless I have a goal. Not unless it's like I'm driven to get that fucking drunk, and I don't ever desire to be that damn drunk.
Yeah.
What you got, Mike?
As far as like my physical stature, like everybody said, like I wanna get into like eating right. I don't even know if it's eating right. I guess like eating right or being on like a better diet
Mm-hmm.
and like working out more and actually taking it serious. And then like as far as like my mental state, I like before I used to have like this like I can do what I want mentality and nobody can stop me. And I still kind of got that mentality, but it's like it's smarter now. Like I can do what I want, but I know this will happen. So maybe I should do that.
So what are you
I
doing?
stopped that mentality a long time ago.
Yeah. So what are you actually doing to actually go hand in hand with you fixing your physical feature or your physical figure? Like, what are you
Like
like?
I've
I know
been
you say
working
you
out.
eat
I'm
good,
just
but are you like
I've been working
cooking?
out. I just like I like what was it like 8 months ago? I stopped eating pork, or I cut down on eating pork. I've been working out, but I don't like when I say take it serious. Like when I used to work out like literally every day. Like there was no reason I was missing the gym. I don't care if I got to work late, I was going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to be to work crazy ass early, then I was going to work right after work. I mean, I was going to the gym right after work. Like I always made sure I went to the gym. Even if I wanted to go hoop, I went to the gym before I hoop.
See that?
So I just gotta like jump back into it and really like take it serious and not do like oh I'm working out this day, take this day off. Like I need to get serious with it before I can really try and take days off and do shit like that.
Yeah, I think that's my problem too. Like I went to the gym twice, which is still good for me, I guess, because every other day in a nutshell. But then now I got to pick up more consistency and figure out a schedule for my type shit. So I get what you're saying too. So yeah, like for me, like basketball just got to be an everyday thing for me. I got a basketball court up to like really across the street and like a couple steps down. But you know what I'm saying? That's all about me holding myself accountable and making myself go right there and stop making excuses type shit. Because it could be just as easy for me to go over there and put up 300 shots, even if I'm not doing a lot of cardio. but them 300 shots gonna make me move around, so I ain't gotta just focus on cardio. Ain't nobody out there grabbing the ball from me and passing it to me. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just about holding yourself accountable, giving yourself that level of understanding, and putting that pressure on yourself, bro. I mean,
and that level of consistency.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You got to put that weight on your back. But for Jock, man, like, as far as like what you have going on every day, like, as much as I know you and I know like you're making the progress to do better for yourself and your son, what happens to Jock when he decides to take a day off and then takes another? Have you ever gotten to a point where you just like kind of got out of your element for a couple of days, and how did you go back to it?
Absolutely. Honestly, yeah, absolutely. I have gotten out of my element, gotten out of it, and taking those days off where like, because y'all know, like I know, there's no such thing as a day off as a parent.
Right.
No such thing as a day off as a parent. So like I don't get to take that day. But like not caring about other responsibilities, I've done that. I've hands down and just boom, I'm about to get lit. Fuck it. I'm gonna just kick it at the house and watch movies all day and get drunk and do this and do that. And I'm about to eat all day, fuck my diet, all that. I don't give a fuck. The way I get back into it is physically, my body's not my body doesn't allow it. Like physically, like my body will say, okay, I'll give you Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do this. But Monday, you're gonna wake up with that urge to get back to where you're supposed to be. And then mentally,
Go ahead.
And then mentally, I mean, I'll sit back and I'll think, bro. Like I'll contemplate on the whole weekend, and it'll be like when somebody asks me what you do, and I'll be like, shit, I just let go and let God this weekend. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll know that mentally. I'll be like, I got to get back on the grind though. Yeah. I got to get back right. I got to get back to where I was, where my goal was. I got to get back on that road.
So let me ask you a question. Y'all ever like the same way you took days off, or you just like fuck the responsibilities? You ever felt like that at work? Sometimes, like y'all ever feel like that at work? Like usually I give 100%, but for like 2 days I'm just gonna chill out because I'm kind of drained.
Yeah.
When I was QA, that happened a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like there would be days where I go in and I'll be like, yo, y'all caught up? Like, can I do my shit? As soon as they say no, I'll be like, thank God, because I didn't want to do nothing. And I sit there and I walk around all day and I ain't doing shit. But what gets me is the fact that I didn't realize how important QA was until the end of the week comes and they're like, shit, we can't get off until, you know what I'm saying, everything done.
Right.
So y'all not gonna be held up looking at me like we just waiting on you. Like that's just not a thing. Like y'all would never wait on me. My job is gonna get done. And I just make sure that shit done.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, the only time I really feel that way is like when I feel like I'm undervalued as an employee. Excuse me. Like for instance, this last gig I had before, my current gig, it was like, nigga, y'all paying me dog food money to do a job that that requires me to do
way more
than what I was told I was getting paid for. Like, just to give y'all an example, if I'm getting paid $12 an hour, don't have me doing customer service, billing, and doing shit that HR would normally do on the back end, and tell me that I should be okay with it because y'all paying me $12. Like that shit, like working that shit long term, and you start seeing them paychecks, and they're like, nigga, I know how much I'm worth, bro. This ain't it. And you look at them paychecks, and then now I start like kind of falling back, and I'm like, nigga, y'all paying me enough to just barely feed my kids. Why the fuck would I give y'all all my energy?
While you bullshitting, that's the military. In the beginning of your career, in the very beginning of your career, when you doing all that work, you grinding, working your ass off, them checks don't match that work.
Not at all.
But then when you start getting higher up there and then you have more responsibility but less physical work, you start realizing, okay, this shit it's starting to balance out.
Yeah. I will say, bro,
I still don't think it balanced out.
Hell no.
It don't balance out. I said it balances out more than what it was when you was an E3.
Man, nigga, let me tell you something, bro. When I first came in, I had no JROTC. I had none of that shit in my belt, nigga. I just went in straight in as a fuzzy. If y'all know what a fuzzy is E1. Nigga, seeing an E1 check in boot camp is like telling you, nigga, you ain't worth shit. Like,
not for real.
Nigga, $500 every 2 weeks, nigga. What? Nigga, I was blessed, nigga, because I recruited some folks in my junior senior class in high school to enlist with me because I enlisted when I was like 17, so I was still in school type shit. But um, like that shit got me a little bump because I went National Guard route before I, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to switch over and go reservist active. But nigga, I got my little 2 on there. I was like, shit, nigga, I'm E3 now, nigga. I'm finna go into boot camp. I'm finna make that bread. And I came out of boot camp $3,000, nigga. I was like, nigga, I just suffered for 8 weeks, nigga. Y'all telling me I only got 3 bands? Y'all niggas crazy.
Because you know when you go in there, you gotta pay that $800 anyway.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah, pay them damn uniform costs.
Yeah, but them uniforms and them boots, nigga. Them bitch be hurting
When
for
they
the first like
when
2,
they
3
said that
days.
shit, they said that shit. I said y'all disrespectful because the E1 only getting paid like $450,
I'm
$500.
trying to tell you, nigga, they were raping us, nigga.
Oh,
Hey, come on, man.
Say that shit.
I don't know what boot camp you went to.
One shot, nigga.
But nah, I used to be like, damn, bro, like the uniform allowance is eight something, and my first check $450. Y'all gonna take my whole first check?
I ain't gonna lie, I
Whole
got
first
lucky.
check. That ain't great.
I got lucky, boy. I got my uniform before I even went to basic. I just couldn't take them home with me. I'm pissed. They charged me again.
Hell nah.
Charged me for them bitches double time.
That motherfuckers hit me with that first month of boot camp. I thought I was getting paid. No, they was like, nah, you gotta pay that uniform, bucko. And you paying for this new ID. I'm like, yo, why does PT gear cost so much? I don't even want this shit. These tight ass shorts.
Hey,
Man, because they had Navy Federal coming in like, who need a bank account for what? I ain't got no money.
For what? What money?
hey, nigga.
I got $2. What you want me to put that in the bank account, my nigga?
I went to boot camp. I had to do 2 I had to get recycled once, but I did boot camp one time with my folk, bro. And nigga, they only let us take money out one time during an entire boot camp, and that was on the 4th of July, nigga. We had all that peaks outside and shit. Nigga, I took $20 out. I said, but I want to see my bank account. My shit said $372. I was so hot, nigga. I was only in boot camp for like 2 weeks at that point. I was like, nigga, ain't no way in hell I only got $300 in that bit. I ain't had no bills.
None.
That
That's
shit
the
was
worst
pride.
part. I came out of boot camp with just a phone bill, and I'm like, how am I so broke?
Hey,
I had a, don't get me wrong, I came out with it like, you know, I had a pretty penny, but I'm like, at the same time, over 2 months of not spending money,
nigga,
how I only got this little bit of money.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I was, high school, boy. You was trying to figure out what money really was, nigga. I seen that little the 3 bands. I was like, nigga, I'm finna get a Camaro for real. Fucking time about. Nigga, I looked at the Camaro price, and boy, that bitch said 14, 15. I said, boy, I ain't got that much.
No, the fuck you didn't.
Hey, nigga, I was like,
that boy walked up. He said, "Hey, I got 3 bands. What can I get?" They said, "The fuck out."
The fuck out.
Hey, nigga, hey, nigga, I was like,
we
boy,
got 2 tires for you, bro. You can use 2 tires, and that's it.
Hey, that little 3 stack.
We can get this bike right here.
Hey, look, boy, I was like, shit, boy, I need to get a Camaro, boy. Them boys said, shit, that's a down payment for one. I was like, hell no, boy, ain't trying to pay no car note. Y'all got me fucked up.
One of the good things that I had coming out of boot camp is I remember I got stationed overseas. So over there, like, you can't buy a car unless you're married or you're E5 or you're E404, but you can't really buy a car unless you live off base. So, I mean, I didn't have to worry about car notes, car insurance, shit like that until I got back.
Yeah.
But, like,
you stacking that bread, though.
Yeah,
now
but
that he back,
yeah, but no, because like I was stacking my money, but I kind of took a bad route once I like got married. Not even got married. Once I got into like a relationship, I was so set on. And this is another thing I could say like I learned because I lost my other one. I learned like from there to now is as a man. What makes you a man isn't how much you can spend. You know, when I was younger and I got into my relationship, it was like I was trying to show her like I got it, like I'm him.
You give
that
him the
nigga.
luxury life, yeah.
And in reality, it was like I didn't really have to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Everybody
that's another thing I learned. Like I learned to save money early, but it was just once I did that, and that's something that's hard to come back from. Like once you you save up, and then you, oh, you know what? I'm gonna splurge, and I'm gonna splurge, and I'm gonna splurge, and before you know it, you like shit. I need to save again. But then it gets harder because you splurge so much
Now you
that
behind
now
on
it's
shit.
like, yeah, now you get behind on shit, and you gotta recover and do this.
Yeah,
But
I think that's been my downside too, because I found myself doing it. Like, don't get me wrong, like relationships, you're gonna want to do something for your peoples, and if you got kids
yeah,
involved,
but
you definitely want to
it
do it.
don't gotta be like
Yeah,
to that extent. You
yeah,
know
but
what I
you know,
mean?
we all got faults in that shit because we all do it. I did it too, because like like when I got my job with Brings, bro, nigga, I was making some good money. So, you know, nigga coming home paying his bills, no problem. I'm like, shit, I still got some money in the pocket. You know what I'm talking about? I can go do something for
Yeah.
y'all real quick. The first thing I go do is buy them some shit. I ain't even bought myself nothing. I ain't bought myself no t-shirts, no underwear, no socks, no new clothes, no new shoes. I'm buying them shit. And then when my money gone, it's like, shit, well, I should have bought myself something. I ain't
And
even do that for
that's
myself.
if you want to be
See,
real, that's another thing. Like I take pride in too. Like I don't know if everybody else do it, but I know like every 6 to 8 months, I go and buy like new underwear and new tank tops and like new underclothes and
Yeah.
shit. And
yeah.
I might grab a couple of t-shirts, graphic tees, shit like that. And I think that's good. That I feel like people should do because that should make you feel good inside.
Yeah, it does.
See,
Take care of
one
yourself.
one thing I learned. One thing I learned this from my brother actually, long time ago, years ago. He told me when I got this
It
job
gotta
at
be years ago. He 40 and you 30.
Is this what you want to do right now?
Is it what you want to do?
Hey, he
Is
just
this
said
what
that
you want to do
motherfucker
right
was so smooth, boy. That nigga came in like baby oil.
Is it what you want to do?
now? Anyway, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the child of the room.
Not the child of the room.
Nah, I
Nigga,
learned
your
this from my
beard don't
brother.
even connect.
That's fine. That's fine. And yours is patchy, so
No,
Hey,
it's not.
hey, that shit do got a little bald spot on the right side. I saw it.
What?
He tried to slide past.
look, right there. For the camera now.
He
I
go,
just
Nah,
he
ain't
go,
one
brushing
thing
it yet. I ain't brushing it yet.
oh, you got to brush your
I
head
learned
out.
this from my brother a long time ago when I got the job at Food Line Warehouse. He was like, and this is when I was living with him at the time. So he was like, bro, one thing he made me do was he made me save my whole first check. He was like, don't spend, you know what I'm saying? He ain't let me pay for nothing at the house. He was like, nah, you got it, bro. Take that first check and spend it on yourself. And then when I did that, he was like, what you need to know is you work your ass off for your money. And you're so quick to, you know what I'm saying, especially when you start having kids. You
Mm-hmm.
spend your money on everybody else.
Forget
You
about
also
yourself.
need to realize, buy yourself something. Like you worked hard for that. Buy yourself something nice. And even if buying yourself something nice is putting something in a savings account, do that.
Sometimes you
That's the
don't
part I
even
learned.
like to
Huh?
elaborate. Like it don't even have to be something for you. Like if you want to be real, the other day me and Jock was on the phone. And he was like, "Yo, you trying to go to the game?" I was like, "Not really. Like I want to make my home feel more homey." So we sat on the phone for what, like 2 hours,
Yeah.
and I ordered a coffee table, dining room table,
This
like
nigga had me over here window shopping. I ain't fucking with him
yeah.
no more.
Right.
He had me over here. He
And
was like, nah, bro, I'm trying to do XYZ. So now I'm on the phone looking up shit for him. Like, hey, bro, they got this over here for about $50, bro. Shit,
Then he
I'm
over there
gonna buy them
shopping for
bitches
himself
now.
too, all the same, bro, nigga.
yeah, but that shit like it made me feel like accomplished. Like yo, like you really, you know what I'm saying? Like you doing something for you,
Yeah,
for your home.
yeah. I
You know
think
what I'm
that's the
saying?
element. Yeah, I think that's the element a lot of people miss. But you know what I'm saying. I think you just appreciate yourself a little bit more because nigga, you going through some shit, bro. You know what I mean? And reasonably speaking, like this is the time for you to really figure out how to be happy with yourself type shit. Even if you was
Right.
never depressed, you know what I'm saying? This is just the time for you to be like all about you. Like don't focus on nothing else but yourself and them kids. I mean,
Yeah, and after I did that, I was like I slept beautifully. Like I was, yo,
hey,
like
because you got something to look forward to. It
yeah,
ain't all negative shit or like all like surface level shit. Like now you thinking about shit above surface level.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that people gotta like really get used to is being happy with yourself. Like I want to say like last week, I sat in the house for like 4 days by myself, and most of those days I didn't turn the game on. I didn't flip my laptop open. I went and bought a book, and I just been reading. And then like the third day, I was like, all right, let me go in the game. But the whole time I'm on the game, I'm not really focused because now I'm like, I want to read that book. Like I want to get back
You
to the
focus.
next chapter.
Yeah, I understand that one.
Like I'll run a bath, light a candle. Oh, hey, wine. I'm gonna tell you. Go get me a glass of wine and read a book. I don't care what y'all saying. That shit's fire.
Hey, now, I told you that. I said that shit is like that, but the only reason I cut back on the wine was because wine is just so heavy.
Yeah,
Wine is so
yeah.
heavy. You gonna get you a glass, then the next thing you know, you gonna hit glass two. Then now you feeling sexy and stuff, walking around the house. The next day you feel heavy as fuck,
Well,
bloated.
wine is a ripoff. First off, because
Yes.
first off, Stella Rose is a ripoff. By two glasses in, nigga, the bottle gone.
Yeah.
What?
But Stella Rose also it ain't expensive, bro. That shit is every little bit of what, like $10.
Like $10, I
But
think.
at the same time, well, I get what he's saying because at the same time, if you spend 15, you can get a box of wine. That's 32 glasses right there.
But the thing is, y'all might be drinking wine wrong because you're not really supposed to drink that much wine. Wine is supposed to be a
You're
matter
not.
of taste. If you filling up your whole glass, then you fucking yourself up. Wine is supposed to last you at least a good week.
I've been told that. I've been told I drink wine wrong.
I had
I'm
to
not
tell
gonna
Jasmine she was drinking her wine wrong. She got like half the fucking glass. I'm like, damn, bro, why you got so much wine? You supposed to put a little dab in that motherfucker, swivel that motherfucker around, get a little sniff, get your little taste and drink it. Like you over here.
That's because you here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
I'm here for a good time, man. I'm trying to feel the effects.
Man, you ain't finna have that much of a good time off no damn wine. Come on now.
Shit in me.
This motherfucker over here.
Boy, listen, I fuck around and had a 90s playing. I'm walking around the house in a robe, dancing and shit, drinking my wine. Fuck you
Boy,
talking about?
what?
I'm having a ball.
The
I'm
other
having
day-
a ball.
The other day fucked me up. I had my glass of wine. I was reading a book. My music was playing like blow in the background. But then Heaven Sent came on by Keisha Cole.
Oh, you in there singing
It
your
was
ass off.
all-
But that nigga
oh.
bottom lip don't fell in everything. It's must when the Keisha Cole came on.
Hey, that nigga was in there singing. You know when niggas do this with their jaw. They think they singing. That nigga.
Nah, you know, I had to hit the hold on, let me put the book down right quick, turn the music up. I'm in this bitch.
Motherfucker over there making hand gestures.
Hey, you know what I was upset about, bro? So like I drunk the fucking Snoop Dogg shit. The Snoop Dogg shit is okay. It's okay at best. I say a solid 6.6 out of 10.
Did we have that one?
I had it. I don't know if y'all did.
I
Like
think we did.
I think
we had it.
The taste bothered me, right? Because it felt like it was too much fucking dye in it. And I was like, bro, it's something about the wine that tastes good, but it makes me not want to drink it. And then I fucking go, you know how you always got that little pinch of like wine that you can't get out the glass and just sit in there before you wash it. Like I fucking hit that shit with water and the whole glass turned blue when it filled up. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like ain't nothing but dye in this bitch. Hey, I'm sorry, Snoop, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta speak the truth. But yeah, the fucking wine good, bro. But it's like, damn, there's so much dye in that shit, bro. You can actually taste it.
You better watch out. You know, he stabbed people.
I know, bro. God, man, murder was the case.
No, that's no shit. That's
And he
Snoop shit.
beat-
That's one of
He
those
stabbed people and beat the case.
True.
facts. No, that's Snoop shit. That's one of those wines where it's like, if you have it at your house, I'll drink it with you, but I'm not gonna
I'm
go
not
buy
gonna
it.
willingly just go
Yeah.
buy it.
Yeah,
Man,
nah.
I had so many other choices too, but I chose that because I wanted to get a chance. So I'm like, shit, it's a Kroger type shit. Let me just grab it real quick and go get my little sip on. It was good for the first couple sips, and I was like, man, this shit got a little bite to it. It's not supposed to have that little bite, but you know,
Nah,
what I'm saying?
Kevin Hart tequila was fire.
What?
It's tequila.
Okay.
What kind of tequila he got?
Who? Kevin Hart shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That shit, what's Kevin Hart's tequila called? Huh? Grand Caramino. That shit is like
That
that.
shit was fire.
I'm
That
not
shit
trying
is-
to. Yeah, I know.
I give it like a
nine.
9. I give it a 9 out of 10.
So
Eli
was it-
said follow him because next week he got that fire on the podcast.
I said I'm already following him.
He going with the Jordan route.
Oh, bet. Yeah. Oh, let me get that.
Only reason I say like a 9 out of 10 though is because I don't know, like that first shot was like smooth, and then that second shot was like, and everything after that was smooth.
You over here, the bag with it.
Yeah, it could have been like the effects of like a. You probably did you do the shots back to back or did you give it a little time in between?
Now we gave a little time in between.
That's probably
Oh,
why you
no.
got the first two shots. You probably got to take back to back because that's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You talking about what we drank the Kevin Hart shit?
Yeah.
No, we didn't give it no time, bro. We was playing card games. We was getting drunk.
No, we gave it time, remember? Because we took the shot and then we played 2 hands and then we took another shot.
We took the shot. We literally was like, oh, that shit good. Run it back. And we took another one and we was like, hold on. And then by the time, then we played two games and then came back and was like, yeah, this shit ain't hitting like that first shot. That first shot was smooth. This one's about to put us on our ass.
And it did.
I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna try that. I'm gonna try
We
that
not
'cause
talking about who won in spades.
I think I'm gonna get that shit a try because like my two drinks is Don
I fuck
Julio
with it.
and Patron. Like they're my top two. But that's
Oh,
just
it's
the
tequila?
counter shit. Yeah, tequila. They're just my top two because they counter drinks. So it's like easy access for me. Those been my drinks. But like if I had to really, really choose, I'd probably go DeLeon.
I was just finna say lately I've been on the DeLeon and that shit been hit.
DeLeon is crazy. DeLeon is good.
That shit hit.
Y'all know me. I'm a cheap motherfucker. Just give me a bottle of Paul.
True. I could do Paula Crown all day. But
Nah,
that's a whole different element though. That's brandy. You know what I'm saying? Parmesan brandy.
yeah,
Yeah.
like when I do, because lately I don't know what it is. It's just I've been on that tequila route lately, like heavy. And I was actually just talking to somebody about this the other day. I said it's crazy how tequila, a Hispanic drink, the Hispanic people made it, the black people coming in and taking over because you got the Kevin Hart, Michael Jordan, LeBron, The Rock. They all got tequilas now.
Yeah.
The Rock shit tough.
The Rock shit is tough. That Terramina, that shit is
That shit was.
that shit like that.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart shit like that. The Rock shit like that. LeBron shit. That Lobos, that
I
shit
don't
like
think
that
I had
too.
it.
That Lobos. Nah, you ain't. I had it like 2 weeks ago, and then they did it on the podcast. They did the white one, but they ain't did the brown one yet. But nonetheless, what I'm getting at is I've been on that tequila stuff lately, and I went and grabbed that DeLeon a few days ago.
Hmm.
I was like, yo, there
What
should
you
be no reason that this shit is that smooth.
what you get, the Blanco or the Reposado?
Reposado.
Yeah, see, I got the Reposado. I like the Blanco a little bit better.
I haven't tried the Blanco because I you know me, I don't do white liquors.
Yeah. I don't know. I can do it just because, but it's tequila, so I think I prefer tequilas to be like the clear and whites, but like either I go Blanco or I jump all the way up to Anejo. I can't really just stop at Reposado unless it's Lobos.
On
What's
Yeho.
crazy? I was
Same
I,
thing.
That nigga said
I was
Anejo.
going, I was gonna get that shit. I was gonna get that shit, but I remember us talking last week where we was talking about the Reposado, and I was like, let me fuck with this shit,
Yeah.
and I've been on it heavy.
And see,
Yeah, I told you.
I
That
tried
shit like that.
I tried that.
Reposados hit different. Some Blancos are better, but Reposados, like I've been known, like Reposados have a different.
They sit longer. They sit in barrels longer.
Yeah.
And the grapes definitely sit a lot longer and age more. But I mean that just comes with the territory. But I mean for me, it just has to be Blanco for the most part. But I can deal with certain Reposados. And like Casamigos just out all on the table. I don't give a fuck what level of liquor it is. This shit just trash.
So Casamigos is one of those. That I'm just starting to realize Casamigos is a bad bitch drink.
It's a hype drink, bro. It's not even good.
It was hyped up. It was talk. It was going viral for a
Because
minute.
honestly, if motherfuckers wanted to be hype on some shit, they could have got Corzo. Corzo is actually better than Casamigos, and it's the same. It has the same spice that the Casamigos has, but better. Like
just
people
like-
always jump for a bottle.
It's just like Henny. Don't get me wrong. I love Henny, but Henny's a hyped up drink.
Yeah, I'd rather get E&J most times.
I'll get Martell before I grab Henny now.
Henny is one of those.
It's a
It's
culture
yeah,
drink.
hyped up, but it's nasty. But I'm drinking it to get fucked up.
Yeah.
If
But-
I pull out a bottle of Henny, just know this night is going.
I'm on demon time.
Yeah.
I'm on demon time.
Yeah, that's the problem with
I
tequila.
have a goal, and this goal is finna be met.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
tequila.
gonna get made.
Hey, lad,
Yeah.
I go tequila when I want some pussy, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That
Yeah,
whiskey
because
make
the
me
way
Yeah.
that
I wanna fight
tequila,
off whiskey. Whiskey make a nigga want to hit. You know what I'm talking about? But like, if I really came down to it, if I just want some sit and chill shit, I'm going brandy. I'm going Parmesan. I'll probably go Parmesan, peach, or pineapple, just because I want some flavor. Because I can just sit there and drink that shit.
Give me the regular.
Nah,
Regular.
I'm saying flavor for me because that's some shit I can just sit down and drink. I ain't gotta have no chaser or nothing. I don't even chase now, but I just want to chill. Nigga, sweaty ass orange pitch and goddamn camera, boy. Nigga, all his little dust follicles on came off. Hey, but so the last portion, man, coping. So this was something that I think was kind of, I guess, still more alone for me because I want to kind of like let go of some shit. Every episode is different from me, but like coping for me is I smoke. Right, let's just put that there. What I smoke is between me and my heavenly Father, but
Yeah,
Uh,
between you and your God.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because but I choose to smoke, and that's always been a cope mechanism. And just recently I discovered, and I hope it doesn't sound like I'm uneducated when I say this, but like it's still an addiction type shit. So my coping mechanism is an addiction for anybody else, as well as myself. So I'm smoking every day, sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. Even though it's not physically changing my character, I'm still using it as an escape for something. The reality is, I'm struggling, and sometimes I need help. It like for me, it's very complicated. I don't go to my mom like other people. I don't have a father to go to, but outside of my mom and my aunt, you know what I'm saying? I really don't have anybody to really turn to and just have free space to just say whatever I want to say and let shit off. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm talking to y'all, but I can't always have access to y'all but when I finally do break down, the person I do tend to go to is my mom. And when I go to my mom knows it took a lot for me to go to because I don't ask anybody for help unless I really just have to.
Right.
And
You about to smoke? You about to
it's
smoke?
no, I was close. I was actually closing the door.
and normally I kind of just sit back in my own mess and I just deal with it, and I don't try to cope. When I do try to cope, I smoke myself out of it. And it's like, how do I ever find myself out of the situation, or how do I ever find myself evading the situation or staying away from it if I keep wallowing behind a cloud of smoke? You see what I'm saying? And what
I
other
got a
ways
piece
can I
of.
cope? Yeah, go
I
ahead,
got a
bro.
big piece. Is what you
So
need is you need to find a coping mechanism, right?
yeah.
Other than smoke, because when you find something else to cope, like another way to cope other than smoking, then when you smoke, you enjoy you're actually smoking too because you want to enjoy your high.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I used to cope with liquor, drank all my problems away. I think about them later.
What do
Then
you
I
hear?
started dealing with my problems. And I found a way to cope or whatever, and I found a way to express myself. And my personal way is just talking about it. Whether I'm talking to you, whether I'm talking to my mom, or whether I'm talking to myself, just hearing me say it and getting it out there in the world, speaking it, then I start finding I start battling the issues or whatever. And then when I started drinking, after that, once I coped and I started drinking, it'd be like I'm just drinking because I feel like drinking. I like want to have a good time. So now I'm not getting fucked up.
Yeah.
I have my few, have a little sip. Uh, if I get my little buzz, I get my little buzz. If I don't, I don't. It's come to the point where, like even now throughout the week, I don't need that drink no more.
So
I don't need to do anything. I can literally wake up if you've seen it. You've seen it, SB. You called me on a Monday night where I'm doing nothing but you probably making dinner, cleaning it up, getting ready. What you finna do, bro? Shit, big dog. I'm finna actually call it a night, nigga. It's 7:30. I'm finna take these showers, make sure Cam take his shower. We finna get this shit ready for tomorrow. And I'm finna lay down and watch TV until I fall asleep.
so
I'll drink Friday. Go ahead,
when I
Mike.
was when I was in Japan, this was my first year coming in, second year coming in, and my for those who don't know, my father passed away, and I've had like a solid 6 7 month stretch where no bullshit, literally every day I was fucked up. I don't care where we was, I don't care what port we hit. I wasn't drinking to have fun. I was drinking to like escape. Like I didn't want to deal with the harsh reality, and it took for like a couple situations to happen for me to realize like I shouldn't be doing this. This is not normal. It's not okay because now it's like you're putting yourself in situations that you shouldn't even be in.
Yeah. So,
What I did was
did you have anybody to turn to when you were going through your situation?
so far as family, no, because like I was in Japan, I didn't have no family out there.
Well, like even outside of family, like you know what I'm saying, a running mate in the Navy, or like close friend
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
So I found a chaplain, and like I ain't gonna lie, at first I was like, I don't know if I'm really like up to just be talking to somebody that I don't know. But we talked every day for like 6 months, and he put me on like a if you're not happy, like if you're not making yourself happy, then don't drink. If you're upset, don't drink. If you're sad, don't drink. So I used to go stretches of going out with people to the club and not even picking up a drink because I had to make myself and me happy. I had to make me happy. But once I learned how to make me happy, I started finding other ways to cope, working out, playing the game, um, fucking reading, like anything to like that is healthy to escape reality, but you're not really escaping it because your mind is still here. You're just taking it off of it for a little bit.
What about you, Jock? Who did
As
you have?
we, I might be wrong, but I think I might be right. Didn't you tell me you know how to draw, don't you?
Yeah.
Why don't you use that as your coping? Express yourself with you know, a piece of paper and a canvas and a whatever utensil you want to use. You know, paint, pen, pencil, color pencils, markers. Do that. Go crazy.
Okay. I also
Yeah.
thought about going back into music too, like actually like taking music seriously. I got
You be
the-
rapping.
sing, rap, whatever. I normally do it for fun, but I have some creative moments.
This nigga about to be a 45-year-old rapper.
Nah, I wouldn't do no shit. Like I wouldn't drop no music just to drop it.
Whatever you do, don't drop that track that Mike dropped on us in the motherfucking group chat talking about something. Y'all want to use this as an intro?
He dead ass wrong.
Y'all going to hell.
Don't make no song like that one, because I'm gonna look at you like that
Hey,
ain't it. That ain't it.
if
Y'all going to hell.
I ain't say it.
Y'all going to hell.
I ain't even listen. I was cool, whatever. But you know what I'm saying. I ain't even listen to it until they told me to listen.
Mike, are you serious? I was like, that ain't it, big dog. That ain't it.
Hey, Trent, boy, that motherfucker funny as hell, boy.
Funny as hell.
But oh, Jock. So, did you have anybody when you were going through your issue?
When I was going through my issues, like way back when,
Yeah.
yeah, the people I had, of course, I had you, but mainly it was my mom and my sister-in-law. They see me through so much. Like my mom, it was so crazy. Like my mom used to call me literally every single morning, and she'd be like, "Yeah," like she even had my schedule down packed. She'd like, "Yeah, you should be pulling up to work right about now, huh?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm in the parking lot." She'd be like, "All right, cool. We'll sit there. We'll talk for about 10, 15 minutes." And then she'll be like, what time you got to walk in? I'll be like, shit, I got to walk in like in the next 15 minutes. And she'll be like, well, go ahead and get off the phone because it's time for you to talk to your God. Go pray. And then that was my other coping mechanism. I would pray. I was praying so much when I was going through my stuff, like it was clockwork. And like I said, that helped me right there, because it was like when I was praying, instead of praying in my head, I was praying out loud. And I would hear the stuff and I would say the stuff, and then I started taking the right. You know what I'm saying? Once I started hearing it, I'll be like, okay, cool. Now I can start making the right steps in the right direction.
Right. I heard that. Yeah. So I think for me, yeah, more or less, I don't think I went through like a really hard time since California type shit. So in my instance, I would say like you were probably, well, Jock, for those who don't know, Jock was probably like the person for me, and I think that's when we actually like build a little bit more of a bond as anything.
The person for you? He was the
Boy,
person for you?
fuck you.
Come on now.
Fuck
Come
you,
on,
nigga.
Y'all was meant for each other?
Yeah,
This
nigga,
nigga.
fuck you. But yeah, that nigga, that nigga, he honestly, I have siblings. I have bloodline siblings, but at that point in time, Jock was my bloodline sibling because he's the person I had. So yeah, for anybody who don't know like how deep the relationship goes, it goes 10 years, but 5 years ago we was in some shit together.
Boy,
5 years ago it was some deep shit. Like that's half of our relationship right there.
5 years ago, we was sitting there coping through liquor and Black and Milds, wood tip wine.
That shit is not okay.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. But that's how we got through it. But we had each other.
That's how we got through it. But
No,
then,
like when I say it's not okay, like when I say that, I'll be really wanting people to understand like that coping through alcohol shit will have you fucked up.
And then what fucked me up was SB left Cali. Like, what you leave like a whole 3 years before me?
Yeah.
So when bruh left, I was like really down bad.
Yeah.
That's when my drinking went stupid, coping through liquor and liquor only. And then I woke up one day and was like, I can't keep doing this to myself.
Yeah.
Like I cannot keep doing this to myself. This is unhealthy. This is not good. The biggest thing that helped me was deployment. Once I had deployment hit and I was like being out there on that water and I didn't have that access to liquor. So I turned to the gym. I came back and was like, I don't even want liquor like I used to want liquor.
I'm glad I was able to turn to German deployment because I ain't gonna lie, that first, and this gonna sound like some fiend shit, but I told y'all like I used to really cope with alcohol, and losing my father was like a big thing. So when we hit like an underwear deployment, that first like week and a half without liquor, like when I say night sweats,
yeah, I already know.
That shit used to fuck with me bad, like, and I started to realize like this is not okay.
Yeah, it's not safe, bro. Because I've been there too. Night sweats is real, bro. Like, I don't think when people go out there and they use these depressants as a way to celebrate, they don't realize the effect that shit can have on you. Because like right now you're having fun drinking all this alcohol and shit out with your peoples, but you got people like us, nigga. I went through my first breakup in Virginia, and I used to go hang out with my brother's current fiance out in Hampton, Virginia. So me driving over a bridge for about 5 miles, going across water type shit, 2 to 5 miles. I'm driving over this bridge, drunk off my shit, and people don't know this shit. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not even talking to Jock at the time, but it's like niggas didn't know what I was going through. I'm going through a breakup. I'm going through a position in my life where I gotta escape something and bring my shit back home. And when I finally get to that point, it's like, do I drive off this bridge or do I keep driving across it? When I'm coming back home to get my son, do I drive off this bridge or do I drive across it? Do I make it back to see my son? And most days it was yeah. There was some days where I just kind of like pull over to the side because I'm like, I don't know what to do. But then those days I'll just turn back around and go home because I genuinely don't know. But when you facing that fucking bottle and that cork is sitting on the table or that top is sitting on the table, and you really trying to envision what you're gonna do with yourself, nigga, it's a sad tale, but a lot of people don't get to survive that shit. We survived it, but a lot of people don't get to.
Yeah.
Jock went deep into drinking. Mike was having night sweats. I was having night sweats. I was drinking all day, every day. I quit my job the last week I was in Virginia just to drink. I went and bought 7 bottles. I drank a single bottle every day, and I made sure I had a glass to start my day out every morning. Take my shot, take my son to the babysitter, come back home, lay down, sit up, go play my game, go watch some videos, and get drunk.
And the worst feeling, I ain't gonna lie, the worst feeling in the world, like going through that, the worst feeling in the world was like waking up the next day, one, not knowing how the fuck you got back to your shit, but 2, it was like that groggy feeling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all all heard well, you know how you get over that, keep drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And that first cup you pour, you like, I shouldn't be doing this, but
that's probably the worst advice I heard too. I used to hear that shit too. Just keep drinking.
But once you down that first cup, now your mindset is, well, shit, I might as well do what I did yesterday, and it just keeps going. It just keeps going.
No, I can't do that shit no more. I can't like just wake up and be like I used to. I used to be able to just wake up, roll over, grab liquor, throw my shot back, go on about my day.
Yeah, I'm not that person no more. Yeah,
I can't do that shit no more because even like no matter what, like especially if I was drinking the night prior, if I roll over and grab that liquor, that bottle, when I smell that shit, as soon as I smell that shit, my stomach already jumping, and I'll be like, nah, let me put this motherfucker down. Let me go get some water because this ain't it.
But I'm to a point now I can't even like if I don't eat before I start drinking, I'm not even gonna drink.
Boy, nigga, I was just about to say, nigga, I hate throwing up.
What?
Man, throwing up from alcohol, boy, that shit feel way worse than having the fucking flu.
But throwing up
flu is just like
alcohol is horrible.
Nigga, that alcohol poison hit your system, boy. I swear to God, I be feeling like I'm throwing acid out of my stomach, boy.
But I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga nowadays. If I throw up, it's like that first time you ever got drunk and threw up, where you hugging the toilet talking about something. I swear I won't drink no more. That's me. I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Give me some
Hey, look.
water.
Mind you, nigga, that's the reason I was blowing you up the last episode when you was drunk off your shit. And I was like, man, I
Yeah.
gotta check on this nigga job. I told you, I was like, bro, I'm worried about him. I ain't worried about the niggas around him. I'm just worried that the nigga probably throwing up because that shit hurt.
Crazy thing, I wasn't
He
even
gonna
throwing up
lie.
that day, but it damn sure took me that whole week to get my life back together. That whole week.
No, I was like, this nigga ain't even
Every
group
day,
chat.
every day we was at work. Every day we was at work. That nigga Michael walk up on me. You straight, bro? Yeah, I'm still hurting from Sunday. Yeah, I know. It's Thursday. He still hurting from Sunday. Yeah, I know.
That shit when you getting older, that shit different, bro. Like
That shit different.
Yeah, Jock pushing 30, nigga. You already know that nigga feeling that shit in his lung, boy.
Listen, I tell people now, like, I don't get when I get drunk, I hit that, like, I get that drunk level where you can coast throughout your whole day.
Yeah.
And you just smile like all fucking day. I love that drunk level. You put me above that motherfucker, I don't want to talk to you because it's time for you to lay down.
I'm only getting above that shit when on special occasions. And y'all seen on my birthday. I was at the podcast, like, yeah.
Nah, I can't do that shit. Whenever that happens, I get motherfuckers pregnant. I can't do that shit.
See, that's the problem.
See?
You got to
making a risky decision and shit.
I get that drunk, boy. I'm through, boy. You might as well say fuck the condom and fuck me dick. You might as well keep that bitch aside at that point.
Nah, I get the, like, if you was to drink with me throughout the day, it'd be so, like, you'll have that. Like, if we used to go back SB and drink like we used to, but I tell you we gonna get this drunk level, you'll be like, oh, this where it's at. This where it's at. Like, we can coast through this. We can drink some water. We can goddamn shit. I can still go eat some food.
Hey, shit,
Like,
not getting cotton mouth out the liquor, nigga. That's cool. Not getting cotton mouth after drinking a couple shots be cool too. Shit.
Facts.
No bullshit.
Facts. I think that's the worst one is if you get drunk and forget to take you a glass of water to bed with you, and you wake up that next morning, that shit you just like
that shit eating you up, boy.
You forget to take that glass, you be crawling to the fridge like, huh?
Hey nigga, I made a mistake one time, boy. I had no drunk enough to where I was happy, but I had to want to brush my teeth right after, boy. I had to hit that tongue. I was like, boy, stop. It over with. I'm gonna throw up. Hey nigga, I gave up on life. I gave up on life, nigga. I know this nigga Mike always got some shit to say, man. Fuck him, man. Look, that wasn't even, I ain't even trying to do the hand motion. I was like, shit, I just broke my tongue. Goddamn. Shit. I already know this nigga Mike, boy.
That nigga said, I hit that tongue.
As soon as you said that shit, that nigga Mike.
Hey, that nigga waiting on shit,
story,
man.
my boy.
Hey, nah, man.
Boy. I said, whoa, hold up. What he say?
Hey, look,
What we talking about here?
All I'm gonna say though is the alcohol has its fun, but nigga, that shit is a depression at the end of the day, bro.
It's fun when it's used correctly.
Yeah, but you can't live your life using a depression as a way to celebrate, bro. It just can't be that way. Like wine, cool, but that can be a depression too. Motherfuckers sit on the wine bottle and drink 2-3 of them bitches a day.
Yeah, what do you think? That's what Mary J used to make her best music. Her heartbroken ass.
Well, she was off that. Nah, that's because she was off that white girl.
Yeah, she was like, boy, look.
Mary J was off that white girl.
Keisha Cole was fine. Keisha Cole was fine like 4 bottles in when she made I Should Have Cheated.
Hey, boy.
Oh, she was tossed. Hey. She had to be. She was fucked.
Hey, I was 8 years old drunk with her, boy. I'm over there back in the
Hey, yo.
At this point, I'm starting to believe Rod Wave always drunk.
Hey.
Oh, that nigga Rod. I don't know whatever Rod is drinking. Whatever Rod is drinking.
Whoever's the girl that gave him pussy and broke his heart, don't give me that shit.
Want it. I don't want that shit.
Want it.
I don't want that shit.
Teach me a lesson.
Keep that shit where it's at. That shit got this nigga that made 6 albums and they all about you.
All of them.
He started his last album with "You ever feel like you worthless?" I was like, hold on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Hey, nah, niggas saying that shit about the Shonda Rhimes too. Nigga said, how you expect me not to eat when I was starving? You ain't feed me, but now nigga fed up.
He was just tired. He was mad, bro. He was tired of shit. He was tired of life.
Hey, that nigga fed up for real.
Cause for real, before he was Deshaun Rhimes, whatever his name is now, when he was just Debo,
He was
in
Debo.
Atlanta going crazy. He was Debo in Atlanta going crazy.
Hey,
Niggas was like, yeah, that's that. He's gonna be next up. That nigga changed he got his heart broken and changed his name. I don't want them problems.
He
Please don't
get
put
his
my
heart
heart.
broke.
That nigga said, I'm gonna change my name to my regular government
come in
name.
that week. His food stamps ain't coming that week. His paycheck was probably cut short. 4 kids in the house yelling at him. Baby mama want attention.
I don't want those problems. You hear
And
me?
they said, nah, nigga, fed up.
Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way somebody gonna break my heart so much that I stop calling myself Jockel. You finna start calling me Jockely. No. I don't want those problems, bro. I do not want that problem.
Telling you, bro. Them niggas back in the day used to be drunk too. Luther Vandross, I know he was drunk.
Hey, boy.
I know he was drunk. Nigga said,
I
a
know.
house is not a
Beyonce was
home.
drunk half her career at least.
Who?
Beyonce had to do some boy. She had to be on
lit.
that. She was lit her whole
She had
career.
shit.
She married Jay-Z, big bumble up ass. That nigga so goddamn ugly.
You a good ass nigga.
That nigga so goddamn ugly. That nigga like a bumblebee.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we gonna get canceled.
Can we really say something though? Cause like Kodak, like come on, Kodak pulled JT. That's crazy.
Kodak got JT? I mean, Kodak said he ready to settle down though. But ain't that? And didn't JT just break up with Diddy?
This is same. We talk about the same Kodak that was trying to get Young M.A.
He said, yeah,
Young Ma.
He said he was gonna fuck her too. He was serious.
He was dead.
And now she pregnant. I'm just saying she pregnant now. She pregnant now. Kodak might have got her.
But is that why JT broke up with Diddy? Because I thought they said she had no. What was it? They said I think Diddy cut her shit from $250 to $200 a month.
Damn.
And she broke up with him. But I ain't know nothing about her dating yet.
I ain't gonna lie, Diddy a grimy ass nigga anyway.
Yeah.
When you can fuck your son ex, that's crazy. That's outrageous.
And wipe her up. Like,
who
what's up?
Who his son ex?
Lori Harvey.
Yeah. But he did that a few times.
Oh, that's crazy.
He went like a little 28-year-old right now, ain't he?
Yeah.
That's his son ex.
Well, Lori Harvey right now is the replacement girl. So you can't be mad about that.
Don't thank Lori Harvey. The girl that, if you go look up who Diddy fucking with right now, it's a 28-year-old chick that's his son's ex.
I would never want to have that nigga as my father.
Not at all.
Ain't no way in hell. Hey, son, you gonna bring your girl in to meet me? Hell,
not at all.
No.
Bro, this second time, dog, you can't keep fucking my bitch.
And then what they gonna say? Diddy gonna look at them like, you live off my money.
Fucking talking about like y'all living in my house, wearing my.
At that point, I'd be broke. At that point,
what he's doing for you is his allowance. Imagine what I could do when I got all the money.
At that point, I would be broke.
Oh yeah, because I got and I got to whoop his ass. It's just
and you gotta see me.
Yeah, that's politics. That's just politics. But
you gotta see me.
So beautiful episode, man. We're gonna let everybody start getting ready, get on today Sundays and shit. We're gonna start getting into our own little mix here. I know feeling like Mike already got that big ass white beat on. He finna go watch Twitter videos.
Nah. I ordered my table and shit. So my table here right now, and my other shit should be coming in a little bit right now.
Well,
so I'm trying to get that shit together and shit. You know.
Yeah, I fuck with that, bro.
Right.
I'm just doing Sunday dinner, cleaning the house and all that shit. I got to run to the store actually.
Yeah, I need to do that shit after we leave too.
I don't even know if I'm gonna leave the house. I know I told you I'd probably come over, but I don't know, bro.
Hey, don't even work, bro. If you don't, you don't. It's all good. I'm probably about to run to the store, give me some more motherfucking laundry detergent, and I'm about to be sitting in the house all damn day, getting ready for tomorrow.
I'm finna figure out what the fuck I'm finna do. I know I gotta go to the store, get some chili and shit, and then probably, you know what I'm saying, chop up some chicken tacos at some point.
That's on the menu tonight?
You doing no Sunday dinner tonight, man? Shit, they lazy day.
Shit. Nigga, I got the turkey wings they thawing out right now. I got the greens in the crock pot.
I fucked around. I made my Sunday dinner on Thursday. I don't make some goddamn chicken with some gravy, rice, and some fucking green beans, boy. All I miss was cornbread.
Hey man.
Tried some new shit the other day. I did like loaded potatoes, like loaded steak, and then loaded chicken potatoes.
That shit sound fire.
Bitch.
So
I
good
didn't,
as fuck. But
they finally put grills back outside over here too, so I might.
That's
fuck around
another.
and
That's
get a
another one of my
grill.
little safe havens. Like when I cook, I'll be in my own little world.
Yeah,
it's funny because I say that shit so much
All
and
the
people
time.
looking because I'm like, it's like I hate cooking, but I love cooking.
I
I
only hate cooking because of my job.
Yeah. So you already understand it, but it's like
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
cooking until I touch that kitchen. Then it's like once I'm in the kitchen and I pick up that knife one time and hit that first chop, I'm like, nigga, I'm in here.
Yeah, I be
Like-
on that shit, bro. I be waiting, but like when I find new meals and shit to get off Pinterest, bro, I just sit up there or Instagram and TikTok, nigga. I be seeing niggas put some shit together, bro. As soon as I find them motherfucker, I be in the kitchen throwing them hoes up. I be ready for grease, but real, bro. But yeah, man, we finna go get into this Sunday, man. We're gonna let everybody get ready to start dispersing and going about their way and shit. For us, man, we finna go get into our normal shit. Who the fuck hot girls for you? You don't get your ass out there, goddamn chat, ugly boy.
Nah, nigga, what you over there looking up?
Somebody put in the put in the damn comment, hot girls for you with a hard eyes emoji. I had to take that shit out. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up, dog.
He just got mad as hell. What the fuck?
On that goof ass shit. But yeah, man. Y'all follow me everywhere. World of Justice. Is JUST1, the number 1 CE. Yeah, I'm gonna let these two niggas say they shit so we can get the fuck on because I'm tired.
Man, y'all ready to lose another beautiful episode, another beautiful Sunday. About to go enjoy myself and shit. And it's great doing it every Sunday with these two ugly motherfuckers here as my co-host. Jaquel.
Nigga said
It's the
Jaquel.
fact that it's the fact that you first off you called me Jaquel, Micah. Oh, you ain't like that, huh? You ain't like that, huh? Okay. And you always talking shit. It's like, dang, can we just ever end the episode? You matter if
No.
we ever end the episode.
No.
If we ever end the episode and you not talking shit, you know how quick I'm gonna call you, be like, you good, my nigga?
No.
Because
Facts,
it's
nigga.
just you.
I always talk shit.
Nonetheless, great episode, great episode. And I think I told y'all, I sat there and told y'all in the group chat, go back and watch the last episode, and I promise you're gonna be in tears.
Yeah, I was weak. I was rolling.
I told you, bro, I fucked around and screen recorded 10 minutes of that shit trying to get a clip just because that shit had me in tears.
Facts,
But
hey, and
great
for TikTok,
episode.
hold on, let me shout out this right quick. For TikTok, stop fucking taking the sound off my videos. I don't say nothing wrong.
They only go for you,
yeah,
bro.
they only go for your shit, bro.
I'm taking the sound off my fucking videos, dickheads.
And that's why they gonna take your sound off right there. Somebody on TikTok watching right now, like I've been waiting on that nigga to say this. I'm about to cancel his ass. I'm gonna block his whole account.
Yeah.
But great episode. Man.
Yeah. Before we get up out of here though, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the video. Every like, every share, every comment is that, and every subscription goes towards us, and if you it gets us on the algorithm and all that good shit. Other part, damn, what was the other part? Oh,
donate.
We also do donations, man. We don't get paid to do this shit, but we love it if you guys can help us out with donations. It'll probably take care of our next month of subscription fees and shit. Who knows? But you know what I'm saying, the little shit helps along the way. And it's all going between all of us. So you know, it is what it is. But
yeah, he takes $8 one more time.
What'd you say?
Because he takes me about $8 goddamn one more time.
Nigga, it's every month.
I'm driving to fucking Georgia,
hey,
and I'm gonna hit him with the big boy out of ATL. He owe you some money. Ugh.
Hey.
My thing is if you could drive all the way to fucking Georgia over $8 damn.
I'm trying to tell you, you got way more money. You got way more money than we talk about.
What you talking about? Like over $8 goddamn, boy?
Shit. Be mad the whole way there.
Hey, shit, y'all.
Hey, Diddy's sons, if he can drive to Atlanta for $8, Diddy's sons, don't bring your girls around him. He got the money now.
Fuck you talking about fuck Diddy.
Fuck Diddy.
Hey, but shit, man.
Shit, that's what they did.
Yeah, boy, but shit, we finna get up out of here, man. We're gonna let y'all enjoy y'all weekend and shit. But once again,
y'all have a
like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Donations available at the bottom. But till then, y'all let us know, man. Yeah, peace.